Alright, so when I took off this cover, it was missing 2 bolts. It had this one was missing, that one was missing, and it had that one. So we went to the hardware store and bought we bought these and replaced these. So they're not exactly the same, but they're about the same length. And obviously you can't find anything with that collar. So the only reason that collar is there is so it doesn't so you can't over tighten it and crush the plastic. So we got these. You just got to be careful not to over tighten them. Alright, let's set the clutch nice and low so I don't over tighten these. Alright. As you can see, the engine is moving because there's no bolts in it. Alright, so now we're going to solder, so we got to take these wire nuts off to start. So hopefully there's plenty of exposed wire under there. Alright, so we got to heat these up a little bit. Get nice and toasty.
You're gonna melt the rubber.
Maybe. What do you think? Is that good?
Really ain't that much.
Put some more on there, maybe?
Yeah.
I mean, there's some on the gun, or the pen, whatever.
That's probably good.
Alright. Come on. There's a wire sticking out. Alright. Probably about good. Alright, so that's much better than that wire nut that was there. So now we're just going to do these other two. We won't record that, and then we're going to find some engine mount bolts. Alright, so we got both of the plastics back on. And then for the shifter, I just put I found a bolt and a nut. And then I had to cut the bolt a little short, but so now that won't come off because it was missing the bolt earlier. And then these are nice and tight. I already showed you that. But I just gotta put the control arms back on there. Same thing on this side. And then the wires down here. I actually might tie them up a little bit so they're not like, just kind of loose like that. I don't know, I'll figure that out. But those are all nice and soldered. They look much better than they did. And then the engine is completely loose right now. Like I can just lift it up, no problem. So I got to get that new engine bolt because, let's see, where are they? So we bought some bolts, but they were 10 by 1.5, so the thread pitch was different. These are 10 by 1.25. So we're gonna have to go back to the hardware store and get some different ones that'll actually fit in the engine. And then I'll just power wash it and we'll be done. This is the fuse that was in the mower. It's a 20 amp fuse, and so I'm just gonna test if it works real quick. So if it works, there'll be some beeping. If not, no beeping. So the fuse is bad. We'll see if we got any spares. Alright, I found a spare. It's only a 15 amp, so we'll see if it blows it or not, but we'll try it. I'm gonna put it in here real quick. And I grabbed the battery off of our mower, and it's charging right now too, so we'll see if it'll fire up. Alright, so the charger's been on there for about an hour. It's saying the battery's about 3/4 of the way full. So I'm just gonna take off the charger. And we'll see if it fires up. Choke. I don't know if it even has a choke. Which way is... I don't know which way is choke. It's the bottom. It's loud.
I don't want to put a muffler on it.
Yeah. Alright, so now that I know it runs, I'm going to start putting it back together. So I need to put the mowing deck back on, the control arms, the pulley tensioner, the muffler, the belt guards for the mowing deck. So
hopefully this will still go together without too much difficulty, because the damn plywood is not what standard size half-inches. It should be. Which isn't like a crazy end of the world thing, but it's just like all my numbers would have worked out better. So I do the next week.
alright, so I gotta get this pin and then this spring in here like this. And then on the back, or wait, hang on. This goes in here, and then this goes here like that. And then there's a cotter pin that goes in the back. So, and it's kind of hard to pull the deck backwards because the belt tension. I need the spring in there. Come on. There it is. Whew. All right, get that cotter pin in there. It's not worth recording because one, it's kind of hard to get back there, and it's just a cotter pin. Nothing crazy. All right, it is completely reassembled. Looking good. I didn't show putting those on because there's nothing to it, just 2 bolts. There's one on the other side too. The belt on the mowing deck was kind of a pain because you have to pull the mowing deck that way to line up these holes and keep the tension in the belt. So it's pretty difficult, but I figured it out. Everything else is good. Got the muffler back on so we don't get deafened. But there it is.
Is it going?
Nothing.
Put your levers out. Put it in park.
It's in park.
Put it in park.
It's in park, Dad.
Oh. Did you blow the fuse? Because this has to turn on.
Maybe it blew when it, because I didn't turn off the engine manually. It turned off automatically. Like, I thought the engine just died, but I wonder if the fuse blew.
It might have. Reach it. Because it's too small of a fuse, you know? Give it gas.
I don't know which way is gas. Blue fuse. I got nothing. We need the 20 amp.
I wonder if it's trying to charge the battery. That's weird.
Probably. We need the 20 amp fuse.
That's weird.
Alright, so I just got a 25 amp fuse in there. We'll see if it blows the fuse, and if it does, then we got a short. Might need to add some.
There it is.
Yep. It's a little low on oil. Alright, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of oil here. Since it's a little bit low. You can see there. Just using some regular 10W40. Alright, let's see how much is in there now.
That's how.
Clean this off. Stick it in there.
I'm gonna burn it over shit.
Right on the full mark.
Wow. Maybe I will.
Which side's the positive? Negative, positive.
So you gotta recover the money you spent. You probably got a $20 fuse box there.
Alright, I gotta find bolts for this. Alright, so I just grabbed some bolts from the bolt box. Just use these. Are they long enough? Yeah. Don't lose the bolts. Alright, that's all done. Just gotta clean it, do that tomorrow, and sell it.